welcome back. And if you're new here, my name is Jen. I'm really excited to have you here with me today to do some crafting. I have 4 super easy, beginner-friendly, and super cute decor projects for Easter. So if you're ready to go ahead and get started, just hit the like button, grab your favorite beverage, settle on in, and let's get crafting. Okay, so my first craft is one of my most favorite frames. This is from the Dollar Tree. I'm sure that you recognize this from previous crafts I've done, other creators. Like, this is just such a fun one. And the back comes off. Now, under here it says happily ever after. Basically, I just covered it up with some cardstock because I like to reuse this quite a bit. And I was playing around with some of the things and I decided to do a print and cut. So this is actually on the Cricut printable sticker paper. I could have just done this on cardstock and cut it out, but I was testing something and this is going to be a sticker this time, and you don't have to use sticker paper. You can totally use cardstock. I got this little SVG in Design Space. I am just going to put it here in the corner, get it nice and lined up, and then go right down the side, nice and lined up. Okay, and I'm going to just push that down. One of the quickest projects that you can do. Super beginner friendly, very classy. This is great. I love this. So simple, so profound. We're just gonna put this right in here. Okay, and close those up. There we go. Such a great little decor. So this is a 5x5, and so I did a box in Design Space that was 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, and then I just centered everything. If you use cardstock, then you can do the same thing. There we go. I love this. This is going to be so nice down in the living room. Let's move on to craft number 2. Okay, so for craft number 2, I have this sweet little bowl here, and this came from Michael's. I'll take that off later, but it looks like a flower. It's so pretty. All right, so I have a little SVG in here that I thought was so cute. Sorry about the white on white. You know, it's a little hard for you guys to see that. I'm hoping that this little SVG is a little easy to weed, but it really is so cute. This would be a good little design to put in a frame like that one that we just did. So this is the cutest little bunny inside of a wreath. And wow, that did weed very nicely. I see it weeded nicely, and then I got to the ears. Okay, so on this ear, I'm going to see if I can rescue the little lines that kind of define the ear. This is a super thin little line, and it did not want to cooperate, but isn't that so cute? I just love it. His little face just makes me so happy. Now that we got all of that out of the way, I'm going to get some transfer tape. I thought it would be so fun to put this little guy right here in the bottom of this bowl. Yeah, if you have the bowl kind of filled up with a bunch of stuff, you won't see him. But let's say that you have some wrapped candy in the bowl, and then you get to the bottom, and instead of being sad, you're going to be happy because he's so cute, and you can just, you know, see him and not be too sad that the candy is gone. Something like that, you know. Maybe you want to put jewelry in it or something. I thought it was so cute. You know, per usual, I'm going to just burnish all this down. I'm going to do both sides. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and clean the inside of this little bowl. This is just that 90-something% rubbing alcohol. Okay, nice and clean. Wonderful. Now let's go ahead and pick up the carrier sheet. Oh, nice. Okay, that weeded perfectly, and here's a better view of it. Perfect. Okay, let's get this in here, and I'm going to try and center this up well as I can, and then I'm going to use my finger to just press it out toward the edge and get that all pressed down. Okay, so hopefully this is staying on there. Wow, that was a little bit tricky, and I think most of it is due to the curve of the bowl, but isn't that so cute? Oh, I love that. That is super fun. So remember that vinyl is not food safe, so like I can't just pour my M&Ms in here. Definitely can't do that. Stay down pretty nicely, but I can put wrapped candy in here. I could put really kind of anything as long as it does not come in contact with food. Awesome. All right, craft number 2. And let's go ahead and move on to craft number 3. Okay, for craft number 3, another thing I found at Michael's is this cute little Happy Easter candy jar. Almost looks like a gumball machine. And it's got the cute little bunny ears, and this just comes right off. And as long as that's clean on the inside, you can definitely put your yummy little snacky treats. So I will be putting some M&Ms in there. And I'm going to go ahead and get this cleaned. The outside needs good wipe, and especially along that lid where the glue was. So I might have to do something different for this lid because this is a lot of glue. Okay, that was easy. Just came off. I just kept spraying a little bit of rubbing alcohol as I went around the edge. I'm going to go ahead and clean out this inside, put our M&Ms in here. This will look so cute on my desk, and I'm very excited about that. Okay, so now for the vinyl. On this little glass portion of the jar, I thought that it would be fun to have a variety of little bunny silhouettes, kind of just randomly, well, I say random. I try to do random, but I'm not real good at it. So I have a hopping one. I have one that sits facing the right and one that sits facing the left. I have a few more over here, and I didn't quite know how many I would need. I did measure, but you never know. All right, so that is done. I think I'll start with some of these over here. I am just going to get some bunnies, and I think I'm probably just going to do like one at a time simply because they're not randomly dispersed on the carrier sheet. They're kind of grouped by style. I would like them to be randomly . Okay, so this is done, and I feel like one of the bunnies may have lost an ear. No, I guess I don't think so. That looks so good. Love that. It's so cute. Now I do have 2 little bunnies left over. Maybe I would just put back here on this back side. Yeah, I only have 2 left. Oh, cute. Just gives the back a little something. Not that really anybody's going to be looking at it, but hey, this looks so good, and I'm excited. This will be great. The M&Ms on my desk need a home. Okay, for my 4th and final craft, I have this cute little acrylic bunny. It's clear. I'm going to put some cute flowers on it. It has this adorable little bunny tail back here. So what I have is... let's see, this is also from Michael's. So actually, I think this is the Michael's crafting section. Only one of my blanks came from the Dollar Tree. The rest have come from Michael's. So some nice, easy, beginner-friendly crafts. This came from Michael's. The bowl, the little bunnies. We're just putting some simple little designs on each one of these. Okay, so this one will be super fast. This one is just some pink flowers. I'm just going to weed out the middles, but I thought this would be super cute to put on the back or the front of the bunny. So I will put these flowers on the back, and that way it'll give it a little bit of dimension because you can see the depth of the bunny. And then I was going to use some transfer tape, but I'm thinking that these in particular, these flowers are so small and simple to work with. So I think I'm actually just going to grab my tweezers here and just put these on kind of like stickers. We'll randomly get these flowers on there. Okay, so you look actually pretty good. Now I am going to take my True Control knife and I'm going to cut around, and I'm kind of not sure how I'm going to do that around the bunny tail. We're going to figure out how to make this work. And I'm just going to trim off these little areas where they're hanging off the edge. Okay, there we go. And if you do that, please be really careful because I do think I poked my finger with this knife here. So I'll have to watch that. All right, so that craft is finished. Okay, let me bring everything in. I'm going to take a look and see which one is our favorite. Okay, here they all are. These are so cute. They were super easy, very beginner friendly. And really, I just literally used scrap vinyl. All of this vinyl is scrap vinyl. I didn't pull it off of any new rolls or sheets. Let's take a look. This is one of my favorite frames that I did get at the Dollar Tree. So if you can find these, go ahead and pick one up because they're not easy to find. And then I just did a print and cut design, and this is from Design Space. And I was experimenting with some stuff, so yes, I did use the Cricut sticker paper, but you can just use cardstock or printable vinyl or sticker paper, whatever suits your fancy and whatever you have in your stash. But I love this. I love the simplicity of it. And this is going to look so beautiful in my home. So for the next craft of the night was this cute little bowl. Now this I got at Michael's. It looks like little tulip petals. I just thought it was so pretty and I love the color. And then the surprise is the little bunny down in the interior. That looks so cute. I love that. And again, not food safe, so don't just pour candy in there. Make sure it's wrapped. This was the third craft of the night. This is definitely one you can put candy in the jar here because none of it will reach the vinyl. But this is just another little candy jar. And then I put the 2 extra little bunnies down here on the bottom in the back. This is gonna look so cute. I'm very excited about that. Actually, I'm excited about all of these. And then finally, this little acrylic bunny here, and I'll just hold this paper up. So it has a cute little cottontail on the bottom, and there we go. So this is our little pink flowers. I thought they would look really cute, contrasted with the clear acrylic and the white cottontail. So I love that. And Michael's they do have these in different colors. I think they've got like a pink one and a clear one, and I'm not sure about other colors, but that is great. Okay, well, you know, I don't know which one my favorite is. I mean, this really speaks to my heart right here. So, you know, definitely a favorite. I just love the simplicity of it. I love the profound meaning behind it. This just really tugs on my soul, and I just love it. Other than that, I would say number 2 is this surprise element here. I just think that is so fun, and I just love that little bunny face. So This is definitely my first place choice, and then this would be my second place choice. But quite frankly, I love all of them. These turned out great. So I hope you enjoyed this video this evening, and if you did, go ahead and hit that like button. Leave me a little bunny emoji down in the comments. That would be fantastic. I love seeing those. But go ahead and hit that like button as well. That really helps the channel grow and push the video out to more viewers. So I would greatly appreciate that. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. But until I see you in the next card or craft, as always, have an amazing day and happy crafting.
Thank you all so much for watching today. I'm so glad that you can join me at my craft table. If you're not already, I'd love to have you as a subscriber, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you'll know when new videos arrive. Have a great day, and as always, happy crafting.